What up? For those of y'all that might have just watched my video, don't get irritated if I say the same thing again. Y'all like my hat? Y'all like my shirt? I guess it don't matter if you like it or not. Because you didn't come here for the Justice League, you came here for the boys. The fake, funnier, and much darker and violent version of the boys. I mean, of the Justice League, aka the Seven. And excuse my sinuses. The thing about the boys is they don't have time just to make fun of Marvel. It's like they taking stabs at DC primarily. They taking stabs at Marvel. They taking stabs at Fox and X-Men, Deadpool. They taking shots at everybody. So um, I'm gonna spare the whole origin and just get right into episode one, two, and three all together. And forgive me, I won't be so specific about telling you this happened in this episode number one, number two, number three. I'm gonna just put them all together because I think primarily that's the way that we um, absorb, digest the content, consume. That's the word I was looking for. That's the way we consume the boys. Pause. Is that we were used to all eight episodes being right there, and basically it's like a work day. Most of us work 8 hours a day, if not eight. I know for sure you're working at least six and a half, and you would use either a Friday night where you don't have to get up to go to work in the morning, a Saturday or Sunday. That's how you watch The Punisher. That's how you watch The Defenders, which most people didn't like. That's how you watch Luke Cage. You just try to get it all in one setting. So I will say this. They open up by showing you a lot more of Black Noir's capability. And for those who don't know any French, rest in peace to my young cousin Buddha, aka Clifton. I love you. I miss you. He taught me what noir meant, and it means black in French. So the literal translation of his name is Black Black. And you see him doing stuff makes you question: is he more powerful than Homelander? Because it seems like Homelander relies a lot on the laser vision and stuff like that, and that he can fly. But when you see the way Black Noir can just dissect people in hand-to-hand combat, then you try to burn them with your terroristic superpowers, and the skin just grows back from being melted. Yeah, Black Noir is pretty intense. Now, there's something I know about him, and what I know about him I won't say, but feel free if in the comment section if you want to spoil what you know about Black Noir. I'm not tripping off that because I know, but I just don't want to spoil the experience. But at least you know if you go to the comment section and somebody spoils it. Guess you can't blame it on me. I'm passing the buck to somebody else. But yeah, he definitely seems like he can go head to head with what we think is the most powerful guy. Now, Homelander in the first one, and I call him evil Jason Bateman because he looks to me just like Jason Bateman with blonde hair. And I think the actor, I think his name is Anthony Starr. I think he's only like 5'3" or 5'5". He's like a short guy in real life. But the way he carries himself definitely seems like he's like 7 feet tall. He is much more insane in this iteration. I guess season two. I'm guessing maybe Seth Rogen and the guys that wrote it wanted you to dislike him a little bit more. I wonder if they were starting to worry that he was becoming too much of what they call in the entertainment business a sympathetic figure. That people were relating to him too much. But two scenes. Maven goes to the hospital to see her lesbian girlfriend, of which whom they broke up, which I think was Maven's onus was her. She was the one who broke the relationship off. And she had to explain that, and this is even weirder because it doesn't even seem like Homelander is having sex with Maven, that he would be so jealous that they said that at some corporate award show that she had to go to as a member of the corporate superheroes, the Seven, she had to go to some award show and she sat next to some guy, and I'm not sure if the guy was trying to talk to her or even if he just felt threatened that he was sitting next to her, but she said Homelander killed him. Said that his upper body was in one room and this was in another room. And she said, I don't want that to happen to you. Especially if he knew just how close we were or are. And I'm not sure how, her lesbian girlfriend took that, but later on they were on the phone. I'm gonna call her name Helena, just because it feels like her name was Helena. Homelander's like, who's Helena? And luckily there was a distraction that kept his attention off of that. But you just know from who Homelander is that he was gonna tell her you don't talk to her anymore, or since you were hesitant, to tell me who she is, me and you are going to pay her a visit right now. And basically, he was probably going to kill her. That's just who Homelander is. That's just how he gets down. When the new PR person that's supposed to pitch marketing ideas to Homelander, when she tried to introduce him to the young guy Blind Spot, which was kind of a take on Daredevil because he was blind, but he was good. He just seemed so cool about watching him and hearing that he used to look up to him. He said, what happens if I do this? It just burst his eardrums. And I didn't really, the first time I watched it on Friday night, I had a long day at work, so I was halfway dozing in and out. So it didn't occur to me that the young man was already blind. But upon understanding that he was blind, then Homelander is an even just bigger piece of crap for what he did. Excuse me, don't get grossed out by this. Yeah, I think it's allergy season in Milwaukee, I think. And I guess that brings me to Stormfront. And I really have mixed feelings about Stormfront and what she's going to represent. I will spoil it for you and let you know that in the comics, which I didn't read, I just researched stuff for the purpose of being able to talk about the TV shows and movies. Stormfront was a male N word AZI character. Um, you know, Adolf Hitler approved. And excuse me, I suppose that they thought that that would be too intense for TV, so just have it as a female instead. But she still got the lightning bolt earrings. She still called, the Chinese brother a yellow bastard before she broke his neck. And ironically, when she was tearing through the apartments complex chasing him, somebody told me that she killed the black family. And I literally, you can let me know in the comments, but I have to go back and rewatch that because I don't remember her doing it. I think I remember her stopping to look at them for a second, but I don't remember her killing the black family before she killed, you know, the Chinese brother. So if she did, that's really messed up, and I may or may not have to consider not supporting the show and not watching it. As you can see, I've always been a big fan of comic strip movies and to a lesser degree TV shows. But if I continue to see outright blatant racism followed by her killing people of color, man, I'll cut the boys off so quick and won't even give it a second thought. Because Jacob Blake is still in the hospital right now. They just put a bag over a man's head in Rochester, New York, a black man, and killed him. And shout out to the two white gentlemen and the third white gentleman who lost his arm in Kenosha, which is only 30 minutes away from me. I can't sanction a TV show that would be willing to show a racist superhero violently killing people of color consistently. And I don't even care if they try to balance it out by she's killing white people too. This just isn't the time for that. So for my sake of wanting to enjoy this series, I hope that that's not the case. But I guess I have to wait and see. But overall, The Boys season 2, 1 through 3 is pretty entertaining. It definitely seems more ambitious, and it seems like they got a bigger budget to make more things happen. But I can't wait to see what direction they're gonna head in only 5 more episodes. Alright, man. Y'all enjoy y'all Labor Day. It's Track Lace on.